If your identity is tied up in your subconscious shadows or in your unconscious ego because of the subconscious shadows and the ego always having to cover for those shadows, those suppressed feelings and emotions. And if your identity is tied up with a cause within the container of spirituality, you are always going to become triggered and create conflict. Today I had a person, a vegan person, metaphorically stomp off and terminate the conversation because I am still a meat eater. You see, you can claim a spirituality and have your identity wrapped up in a cause or a religion. Even veganism becomes a cause or religion. And you're going to fight for that and try to impose that on the rest of the world. You are acting from your false, wrong identity. You'll never be able to maintain the peace and the mantra of live and let live, because you always feel like you have to impose your cause on someone else. You see, with myself, having my identity not in a cause, not in a religion, not in spirituality, but in the God consciousness itself. I am the consciousness that is God. I am the God consciousness. I am the source consciousness. I have the ability, because of this higher consciousness, this higher view, this top-down view, I have the ability to live and let live. Allow other people to believe whatever they wish, do whatever they wish, without me constantly having to interfere and impose my will on their life. That's why I can keep the peace with everybody. Usually the people that don't keep the peace with me are the ones that have a personal agenda, a personal cause that they have identified with, and their ego needs to defend that to the death for them to have meaning. But when you are aware, and this is an epiphany that you have to get, through Source itself. When you are the highest source, the highest consciousness, you are not threatened by other people's beliefs or conduct or their way of being, because you see everything truly as one. And what they do is just another expression of God. We don't all have to be doing the same things, right? So I'm always a little bit taken back, when spiritually enlightened people all of a sudden step out of line and slam the door shut in my face, so to speak, because they feel insulted or threatened or triggered by my freedom, because I am not validating their cause, right? If you need validation, if you feel triggered because I'm not towing the line and following what you're doing, then you have identification issues. You have triggers where you're not secure in yourself. And I encourage you to find your identity in the God source and let everything else just be the players of this game, the characters in this movie, and let everyone play their role, without infringing on them. It's perfectly fine to share your light, to share your opinions, to share your passion, the things you're passionate about. But when you start, allowing enmity to rise in your heart and judgment, and slam the door shut on a person, because you allowed evil thoughts in your mind, that is something you need to work on, because you're always going to be a catalyst for war. You're always going to be a catalyst for conflict, right? So, please stay aware of your ego. Please stay aware what you are identifying with, right? As the highest consciousness, you can let everyone be who they are and let everyone be in peace.